Such a work.
Are we definitely live?
Give it a set. Yeah, we're live. Hello and welcome.
Whoa!
4957.
Football
FRL.
57.
You can take it away, boy. That's all my energy now.
Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you very much. That's a great honour for me to introduce this.
Ballers
we
8 is
have-
already in it.
Just literally
What a
spoke
dedicated
over you.
fan.
Spoke over
What,
someone
8?
instantly.
8 viewers, as in, like, watching now, kind of, on the stream, right?
Yep.
Oh, right, okay. Right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is round 5, Spanish Grand Prix. We've had F3 on Monday, which the Ferrari of NL FIFA Gamer came home victorious in that one. F2, we had Boseman in the Ferrari yet again, winning that one. And, well, here we are for FRL F1. And, well, I think we're going to get a great attendance here. We got quite a few people who are on time trial. I know Punisher is currently getting his PSN thing renewed, PS Plus thing. So that will take him but a moment.
So not
he'll
much
be
reserve drivers then.
no, we only have Bass Felix and Boseman.
Oh, James is going to be happy then.
So yeah, there's no need to say
Nah, it's got 2
there are
reserves.
2 drivers there.
2 reserves. James is going to be in the comments fuming.
Ballboy,
It's
did you know
only
it's going to
3,
be another
okay.
Ferrari win?
Yes, but not with me, unfortunately. I think anybody but me. Yeah, I don't know. I just think Blizzard will strike her actually. So, or
Oh, no,
maybe
you finished on the podium.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And DeLuca's online, so he'll be joining in. We got Hamilton in, who didn't race. Oh no, he did race last time. He didn't race in China. I think that's what that was all about. So,
You got
Let's
5
have
minutes,
a-
Hamilton, so get set up. Let's do it before 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock, brother.
Yeah, you have a solid hour before 7, so.
Like 6.
yeah, we got Technique as well, who's returned, which is great to see. Blizzard, there we go. Right, we got a few more joining in, so we'll just wait for those guys. Of course, we started early compared to other leagues, so in terms of setting up leagues, so that is why there might not be people. Right, Park Ferme is off, by the way, because Mr. Francis Jessica suggested it because he needs to put a setup on, as he will not be doing quali, but he'll be doing the race. So we'll be having how many people we have in qualifying plus 1. Be Francis. I've got. Oh right, I need to invite this guy. Technique has just asked me who's where in the standings. That I'll leave my lead commentator to go through those in just a moment. But first, I just need to make sure we've got everything set up. And if you've got any questions now
I'm so excited.
in the comments, then please ask them. As I won't be here for long, but I'll be back.
You do mean the co-commentator is going to do the standings?
No.
Well, whoever has the standings and whoever wants to announce it can do so when I'm gone. You can have that argument when I'm off. I need to,
Well,
yeah.
The co-commentator Jay can do those.
Alright.
Wow. Hi, I'm Surface 2007. I'm the quick question. Surface 2007. Did you come up onto the surface in 2007? What's the origin of your name?
Oh, Jay, you only thought.
10 out of 10, man.
Can I have a new commentating partner, please?
Wow.
Already, okay, right.
Surface. I
think we
don't know
should
if you're new to like the league or the game, but you need to pick a car to race.
Oh right. Oh no, don't worry. Surface. He is actually new, so I told him that he can choose a car on countdown.
Oh, okay.
So that's the situation behind that.
Decent.
So that
Has
is
he?
why-
Has he just been picked up from F1, or is he like racing F2 and 3 before?
This will
how
be
did you get him
his. This will be his debut. Actually, him, Kandrew, and who else? And that's it. So those two, they're brand new to the FRL. This is after criticism last week of having a load of F2 people in. So now we have a very healthy F1 grid with one or how many do we have? One or two, I think maybe at max 3 reserves. We got, okay, KLC said he wasn't going to be racing, but here he is. So there's another one. I thought he's retired from league racing altogether, but he's here, so good to see that. So we got 3 spaces left.
Who's Renault? I don't recognise him. Or is he the guy you just said to
Rowe.
me?
Renault, he is he raced in a couple of races in last season on the last game, but he had other commitments, which is why he couldn't make it. But now he's back, so it should be all good.
Okay.
Good evening, JB. What a wonderful evening it is. It is raining in England today, obviously.
He created his count in 2007.
Big news here. Does that mean like
Oh, that makes sense.
is he 11 years old, or is the count's 11 years old?
His count's
His
11
account's
years
11.
old. But I'm sure the PS4 or PS3 weren't around 11 years ago.
Well, maybe he made it in PS3. Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, PS3 was around 11 years ago.
I don't know really. I was an Xbox 360 guy.
I think they actually came out in 2007.
What an OG guy.
I was a Wii guy.
A £700 Wii.
Yes, £700 Wii. Oh well.
Right, I'm just sending backup invites here, so in case anyone disconnects.
Like how the title is Spanish Grand Prix. I don't know, did I spell
Yeah, so
Spanish
if you-
wrong?
Yeah, if you guys can keep an eye on the
Dude, why have you put
Countdown
Spanish
and
instead of
things, yeah.
Spain?
Because round 5 Spain Grand Prix doesn't make sense really, does it?
Okay.
You know, Spanish Grand Prix makes it sound like... You know what?
It's just weird. It's just weird.
How is that weird? Spanish Grand Prix. You don't go to like a track and oh, this is the what? Britain Grand Prix. You say this
No,
is the
it's
British.
Silverstone.
You say this is the British Grand Prix. Same with Spanish.
Same as Azerbaijanish.
No, oh my god.
right. I think we're just waiting for KB. If he's no, he's here. Oh,
Wait, is she
my
going to
bad.
start on time? Oh, we're 1 minute late.
Oh.
We're 1 minute late. Oh, it's a complete disaster. No, someone else.
Go
M
rescheduling
Doran, there we
stream.
go.
Rescheduling stream.
No, we should be alright. Yeah, we're all good to go. So, M Doran's here. Yeah, we should be all fine. 2 spots free. That is a good attendance in my books. Yeah, we should be all ready to go now.
And Francis.
So yeah,
was
you
away
guys are
until we make it
spectators, aren't you?
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're all good. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we're
leave
used to this now. We know the ways.
Yeah, it's all over to you now. Seems like everyone's happy in the comments, which is good to see for once. And
It's because
yeah,
James hasn't turned up yet.
oh, good idea. Yeah, so I shall leave the party. I'll leave it to you guys. Hopefully everything
good
goes
luck.
well. Hope you put
Adios.
loads of enthusiasm and everything. You know, keep
Oh,
everyone on
there's
their
always
toes.
enthusiasm. Always.
Of course, yeah. You did a great job in Baku, I have to say. You know, that's one of your best, I think. So
It's all
keep that
about
momentum going. Yeah,
Yeah, thank
and
you
it
very
was
much.
because it's Yeah, it was a very good race as well. So anyway, that's enough. I've done all my talking. I shall see you after the race for the post-race interviews.
Which
Goodbye.
we're 10 out of 10 up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just said,
100
yeah,
out of
he
10.
just did agree.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Anyway, goodbye.
Adios. I mean, we're
So, Jeff,
we're sick
how
of
is it?
interviews.
Oh.
Well, we'll go back to the
yeah.
question earlier. You know what I mean? It's the standings, okay?
Oh, yeah,
I'll
the
take you
standing.
through the driver standards, you take through the constructor standards. So, at the moment, leading the championship by 10 points is VSR Blizzard on 65 points, with 2 race wins at the moment. Striker Gamer, currently in 2nd place on 55 points. And then FRL Ballboy is in 3rd place on 54 points, so it's very close between the top 3 at the moment. And then Bass FIFA is actually 4th on 43 points. And there's a pretty big gap down to Tish, who is currently on 22 points. Boastman in 6th. Mark NUFC 21 on 7th. Felix on 8th. Francis 9th. DeLuca 10th. Brockhard 11th. Alienware 12th. Dylan 13th. Daft DK 14th. Crocodileville 15th. And Damien Var 16th. Kazizel 17th. Hamilton F1 driver 17th. Damien 18th, Safsi 19th, Hobo 20th, Adior 21, KB Killer Zone finished out in 22nd.
And VSR Blizzard, he can come 2nd and Striker Gamer come 1st, and I think he still gets the championship, right?
Yeah, he still leads championship by 3 points.
He's in a pretty healthy position right
is.
now. He just
He
needs
is.
to finish 2nd or 1st.
Exactly.
Anyway, constructor standings. As VSR Blizzard and Ballboy are both 1st and 3rd, they lead the championship in constructors with 119 points. With 2nd, Williams with 57 points, and that's pretty obvious because Striker Game is kind of like carrying that whole thing right there with the 2nd and 1st places. Sauber with 52 points, Red Bull with 34 points, Renault with 32 points, McLaren with 31, so that's a pretty close thing. They're the closest you get right now. There's 4th to 6th is only a 3-point difference. Then you have Force India in 27 points, Toro Rosso in 24 points, Haas in 16 points, and very rare thing to see, Mercedes bottom of the table with 12 points.
Indeed.
Now, here's a question. Surely VSR Blizzard is the favourite to win here because he won in Season 2. The only one that's won more than him is VSR Francis, who won in Season 3 and Season 5.
Yeah,
But he is not racing.
Francis is the only driver to win 2 races here in Spain. So we'll
I
be
think he
seeing
gave someone else a chance.
a strong showing from him. Hopefully he can join in quali near the end. But last time out in France, in Spain actually, KB Killerzone won, so maybe he'll be up there again. But Blizzard, surely the favourite of his current form, is very fast at the moment.
James, they're the new F1 drivers because Ballboy took on board saying there's a lot of F2 drivers in F1, so he's recruited some new F1 drivers.
Yep.
And VSR Blizzard. Oh wait, let me just turn all my stuff on so I can actually see.
Ooh.
He's on his time lap, I think.
1:18.1 on the soft compound. Yeah, Blizzard is on his time lap, yeah.
Yeah, Blizzard's just coming around his 3rd sector now. His car, the grip of his tyres don't seem that good right now. I think he's struggling to warm up. Oh, he's abandoned his lap, yeah.
Oh, Punisher's in the
tyres-
gravel at the moment. I think that's turn 4. And that's unfortunate for him. Oh, it's one that's in the final sector, nowhere near turn 4. Don't worry about that. And Technique Gaming, also a return to F1 as Hamilton goes 2nd. Bass FIFA goes fastest with a turn 17.4. Great lap from him.
He won last race. He wants to keep his momentum up right now.
Yeah, race winner Bass FIFA of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. What an unexpected turn of events that was.
Saved by the rain. Striker Gamer with a 1:16.6.
Great lap.
Not a surprise there.
Technique Gaming going second place. Good lap on his return up into second, and well, quite far off the pace, 7/10 off Striker Gamer. Yet to see a lap from Blizzard.
Abandoned it.
Yeah,
And is Felix slowing down, or is he just spun out?
I think he is getting out of the way of the driver, hopefully.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I think he
Boastman
he's going
puts himself
fifth.
up into second as well.
There's
a
a lot of
good showing for
117s
him.
coming through now. Surface
There is.
2007, the new guy with a 117.4. We don't know what he's made of yet. Never seen him in any other race.
He only joined the surface right now.
A joke.
Best joke 2018, what are you all about? M. Duran currently on his lap. Going across the final 3 corners now. Make sure don't hit them. Soshka is banned in his lap. Brilliant.
And a
think that
McLaren is coming out.
Blizzard
Oh, a
is
lot of
out.
cars are
That's a
coming
lot of
out
cars
now.
going out. Blizzard is out. Oh my god. Also, McLaren coming out very aggressively, and KB Killer Zone is actually currently first. We missed that race. Killer Zone is currently
That was a storm of a lap.
provisional pole, so this is obviously one of his stronger tracks. What a lap from him. 5/10 above
What a lap.
Striker Gamer. We've yet to see the man Blizzard set a lap at the moment though.
The race favourite, I would say, in many people's eyes.
Yep. Very fast driver.
Has KB Killer Zone won before?
Yeah.
Yeah, KB season 7.
Season 7 he won the Spanish Grand Prix, that's all I know.
Yeah.
So he has won here before, and at the moment is showing that is a contender for pole position, but we're yet to see what
Yes.
Blizzard can do. We know he's very fast.
My
That's-
personal thing, I don't like this track really. It's in Japan. It's not my my good track, to be honest.
What, because some of the curbs, like turn 2 and
Yeah,
this turn right
curbs
now,
are just.
it's very deadly.
VSR Blizzard is just going around sector 3 to go on to his time lap.
Yep.
Any time
Watching
now, you'll
now.
see him switch up. There it is, switching up the engine, the ERS deployment.
That's what it's all about. New addition to the F1 2018 game.
And
Nice.
I have the thingy where it's just a maxed out engine 24/7. So that's fun.
Fuming. Saying like it's happening with everyone on mine. 10 out of 10
Oh, it's
Codemasters
not-
best game.
Not
2018.
nice.
Going through the first sector, 21-4, set from Blizzard.
He
Yeah,
seems
that's
to be
right,
drifting
in
back. I don't know if
sector
it's just my screen. And now Ardy's
Ooh,
going to
a
get
lot
out of
of
the way of him,
traffic.
or is it going to cause a problem?
There was a lot of traffic up ahead.
Does it just feel like he's like drifting round more than actually turning?
Maybe that's the
Fucking
fastest way to
80k.
see this track. Oh,
And
he's nearly
Luke,
lost it.
oh.
Oh my god. Loses the back end on the fast right hander.
That's
That
going
was
to cost
very
him
scary.
quite a few. It's going to cost him a few tenths there.
Cost him a lot.
I think
Very
he's going to
much
try and improve that. He knows where he's gone wrong.
A lot of time to gain
Comes round.
sector 3. Nail these
Hit the
last 2
curb there.
corners, and then this
Oh.
last corner should be flat. Easy flat. Don't go too wide on the exit, and what's it going to be? A
And where's he gone? He's got a
1:17.1.
third.
Third, 9/10 off the pace. Killer Zone.
I
Very fast lap from him. In the
don't know
fourth
about VSR Blizzard, but I don't think that spin cost him that much. I don't think he could have beat Striker Gamer there. I think he could have got in the
I think
60s,
it
but I don't know if he
cost
could have
him-
got that close.
I think it cost him around 5/10 because it was on fast right-hander and it was on a straight, so he would have lost a lot of time over the course of the straight. So I reckon he lost about 5/10 on that half spin, but
They would have been very matching.
9/10 off is a lot. Killer Zone's strongest track, I guess.
James
yeah.
had put, good to see Aileen wearing ZZ Public under a new account tonight.
But actually,
Oh,
hilarious.
no.
Oh,
Where-
Killer Zone's gone wide and there's a Toro Rosso in his way. and he's backed off.
As
And
Striker Gamer on his time lap now, just going on first corner.
there's a lot of traffic up ahead, as Killer Zone just found out. But Bass FIFA has left. Currently sitting in
What?
6th place, so I don't know where he's
Oh
gone.
my god.
But
Oh no, I don't know if that was
who knows? Shit, I forgot about my cup of tea, fam. He had a flag in sector 1, we're gonna gloss over that. Watch, oh, very wide there from Striker Gamer, but can he gain on Killer Zone's fastest lap? DRS wide open, coming down this back straight. Going into the first sector. There's a lot of time to gain in the first sector if you're committed. Committed through this fast left, and then get a good exit on the right hander here. It looks like he's lost the back end early on the throttle. Flip it in, 4th gear. Go down to 2nd gear on this corner. Focus on the XL this corner. Try not to use too much of the curb, and then come around this flat corner now. What's he gonna set? It might go in from fast as 16.2, so
oh, he's improved his time.
that's improved by quite a bit. Only 900ths off. KB Killer Zone surface going into P3.
KB
Oh,
just
no.
brake checked the Toro Rosso there, did he?
Yeah, I think he did. Like, there was a bit of squabbling going on between track position between him and the Toro Rosso. I think the Toro Rosso compromised his lap, getting in the way, but I don't know, he shouldn't have reacted like that. And Francis has turned up to the pie.
KB Killer Zone is on his fast lap right now, trying to improve his time to secure it. Because I think his Striker Gamer
Ooh,
has got closer.
his teammates just spun in the background right behind him, unfortunately. He's 3.6 off. I think he's coming into the pits. He's on the soft tyre compound. And Kane Drew, he is retired. And Lightning Kimmy's got a 5-place grid penalty with a collision. And there you can see in the background, it looks like there's been contact between Lightning Kimmy and K Drew.
K Drew's retired.
He has retired. He's in the middle of the track with lost wheel. I don't know what's happened there. But Lightning Kimmy...
I think we do know what's happened there. I think it's Lightning Kimmy.
Yeah, Lightning Kimmy.
Absolutely killed him.
It's either killed him or K Drew's lost the back end and hit into him, maybe. I don't know.
I know, but Lightning Kimmy's got the grid penalty, and K Drew's DNF'd on place 13, and we still have Crocodile and DeLuca to set a time.
Oh.
Sorry about that. Crocodile has not come out of the pits once.
He hasn't at the moment. Great battle between Crocodile Bill and
We have a few
Casizzle
cars coming
last
out.
time out. Hopefully he can, yeah, Sauber coming out, looks like Felix. And Doran coming out, and Technique Gamer using very aggressive on the curbs there. Probably not the right racing line to go around the first 2 corners. Turn 3's practically flat.
Bit of conspiracy in the chat.
Well, what's happening in the chat?
Why do I feel like this car is realistic cars? The car feels like shit.
Car feels like shit. Maybe
I
set
don't
up.
quite think it is when a Toro Rosso and a Williams is first and second.
That's a Force
Especially,
India.
did I say Force India or did I say?
said
I said
Toro Rosso.
didn't I? I meant a Force India and a Williams. It's because I was just watching a Toro Rosso.
Justin's game crash, everyone just left the session on his screen. Well, that's... I don't know what's happened there. Maybe restart your game, you might be able to join back for the race.
And then there's 4 minutes 30 seconds left.
Yeah, but hopefully you can join back for the race. I think Justin is Bass FIFA.
Postman going onto his time lap right now, trying to get it past VSR Blizzard.
Go on, starting his lap now. Good traffic.
Yeah.
Talk us through the lap race. Can Drew is left? Why is he left?
Oh, he's taken a lot of the curbs in the first few corners there, but he seems to be got back on his racing line that he prefers. As he's coming up to a slower car, but he's going to be catching him yet. As he takes the corner pretty well. Someone stopped. I don't know if that's oh no, he's just slowed down. Doesn't matter. I thought that was a crash.
Reese, can you try and like invite Bass FIFA or something? You didn't get a backup invite. I don't think Ballboy set a backup invites, which is unfortunate, but oh well. I think Blizzard is on his outlap right now. Boastman come around to the final sector, trying to improve on his one. I think 17.3, and he set that time on the soft tyres, and he's currently on the super soft, so he should be at least 5 tenths faster. So this might see him in third place there. A bit of loss of the back end. This corner's flat. He should be able to get around it fine. Coming up to the line, it's going to be a 1:16.4, 3 tenths off KB Killerzone. Boastman, great lap from him. Puts him up into third place. Great improvement. Surface also on his outlap. Blizzard starting his lap. Very aggressive on the
It's not letting me invite him for some reason. It's not letting me invite anyone.
Oh wow. So Blizzard starting his lap now. Coming down to the first corner on the outside curb. Dashing in. Throttle as early as possible. Dodge that inside curve. This corner is practically flat. Maybe a bit of lift in the middle, but he uses it flat. Down here, you want to brake late, turn in late, late apex. Fourth gear, go as wide as you can. Use all the road, and then this is a third gear corner. This is second, should use third for you. These two corners here are a quick chicane. You can easily lose the back end on the two curbs, but you should be used. You can use a bit of that runoff area on the outside. Fast right-hander coming up now. Use a bit of the exit curb, but not too much. Don't want to touch the gravel. And then coming into the final sector, very slow sector, and it's all about stop, go, let off the throttle, smooth in, fast out. This corner, you want to lift off early. Use a late apex. Again, and then you just want to throw the car into this corner. Quick little chicane here. Second gear, focus on the exit here, and this last corner should be flat.
It looks like a perfect lap.
It looks like a good lap from. He's going to get a bit of a toe on the end. It's going to be a 1:16.1, puts him second place, 200.
Well, I want to see KB Killerzone's lap.
200ths of Blizzard. What a lap from him. There's only a 10th in between the top three right now. Very close. KB's Killerzone's just started his lap, trying to improve. Another good team.
The only threat he's really got right now is striker game mode. He's on his outlap. A lot of people giving up now. They know.
I think Ballboy should talk. Ballboy, if you could invite Bass FIFA, that'd be very helpful, my dude. KB Killerzone currently on his lap, trying to improve. He looks like he might have provisional pole. Striker Gamer is the closest person that can beat him right now, and he looks like he's setting up his lap right now. In the Williams, only a 10th in between the top three right now. It's so close. It's like real life. Oh, what was that? James, we don't do the invites, mate. Ballboy does the invites. I don't think we can invite anyone, to be honest. So I don't know what's up with that, but Killerzone is not going to improve on his time. So strike, it's all up to striker game. Let's see if he can get pole position. KB Killerzone currently on provisional pole at this moment in time. Surface might also be on his lap. He is. Surface looks like he's going to finish his lap. There's only the last two drivers out right now, and I don't think that Surface is not on his lap. So striker game, the only man out on the track right now. 21.5 in the middle sector, pretty good time, I think. Now coming into the final sector, a lot of time to be gained through here. Want to get it perfect if he wants to beat that pole up. Will look very hard to beat right now. Can he get in the 115s? Last three corners now. Looks like it's got a good exit. Real loss of the back end, but what's it going to be? Is it going to be a 115? 116.2. And he doesn't improve. He's half a tenth down on his own time, and KB Killerzone gets pole position here in Spain. Great lap from him. Blizzard in second, Gamer in third, Boastman surprise fourth, Surface in 5th, Felix in 6th, Technique in 7th, Punisher in 8th, M Duran in 9th, and Bass FIFA rounds out the top 10. They'll all have to start on the tyres they've qualified on, and outside of the top 10 they shouldn't. So pretty decent. You can't invite him, bro. Maybe Ball Boys invite him, I don't know. Nah, I can't invite him, unfortunately. So, I don't know. Is France? I don't think France has got to set a lap and qualify, unfortunately. So he'll be starting at the back of the grid. What is the standings? Not TFRL. Don't know what that means. Can't be asked to read it. Well, if Roman's already up. Yeah, Francis looks like he'll start last. I don't know if Bass can rejoin at the moment, unfortunately. Don't know what's happened there. Don't know if Ball Boys heard sent him an invite. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Oh shit, he's not there, is it? Wind up for the start of the race. Apparently there was a takeout of the formation. I didn't see, I was busy. Sorry about that. Apparently Lightning, how could Lightning Kimmy, he started 17th, how could he take out Blizzard? Boastman is lagging, I think he might be, but hopefully it runs smoothly. Oh, what is this camera angle, my dude? Brilliant camera angle we got right now. The lights go on. Wait for anticipation of 5 red lights, it's only 4. Well, that's on, away we go, and I can't see who's got a good start, but hopefully there's no contact. It looks like the Williams has got a great start. KB Killerzone fends him off, and it looks like they're back out of it. Blizzard from second place got a great start, leads to turn 1. There's a bit of contact at the back. It looks like there's a bit of contact between, there's a Sauber gone off at the back, and that's unfortunate for him. I think DeLuca got caught up with Boastman. There's a driver being pushed off the track. It looks like Striker Gamer went down the inside of Killerzone, and Killerzone's gone off. Killerzone's in the gravel. Absolute scenes. Man started on pole and now is down in 16th place. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. And Surface currently in 3rd place, the new driver, and the McLaren's gone for a very ambitious overtake there. He's gone underneath him. If you can't go round the outside, go underneath the car. What an overtake from Punisher. That was weird, but looks like it was a great start. Francis from last on the grid is currently 9th place. The 2-time race winner. McLaren looking down the inside of him, and he defends that. And he'll be trying to get past the Lightning Kimmy, who's also had a great start. Felix down in 16th. Not a good start from him. Bas FIFA seems to be back in the race. Great to hear that. And Killerzone. Shocking start. I don't know what happened, but he was in the gravel, and Blizzard sets fast up, and is now down to 13th from pole position. And it looks like Blizzard vs Striker Gamer once again at the top, where we focus on this battle here. Will Surface get past Punisher? It doesn't look like it. And can Francis get past DeLuca in these early stages of Grand Prix? He's gone down the inside, and looks like the Lightning Kimmy would also get past. And France moves up to 8th, Lightning Kimmy in 7th, and I think Crocodile Bill lost out on 2 positions there. Punisher has just got past Surface. They're side by side going into turn 5, and he's pushed him on the grass. I think these two are lagging like real bad because they're inside each other nearly. And Surface currently in the lead. He's pushed him out wide, and Punisher might have bad in there, or they both might have been bad in there right now, but it's very close racing between these two. Looks like it's been a yellow flag. Bullboy and Hamilton F driver have gone off. So's Moreau. I don't know what's happened there. Bullboy's been spun. That's unfortunate right now. I was too busy looking at the top 3rd and 4th fight. Bas FIFA currently sitting in 12th. Killerzone back up into 10th after being dropped down to 16th place. And he'll be looking for a recovery drive, trying to get some decent points. I reckon he'll be aiming for a podium. Goes down the inside of the McLaren in the final sector. What a move there. And Blizzard has gained 1.3 second advantage. Surface sticking with the 2 leaders at the moment. Looks like he's actually in the slipstream. We're looking for a move down the inside maybe, and not too close enough from that time around. He's got DRS on the next straight. They go to just going into the 3rd sector, so maybe he can mount a move there if he gets a good exit. Rowan Hamilton F1 driver currently into the pits. So is Bullboy. Big contact must have been between 3 of them, and looks like Killerzone is ahead of Francis, and don't know what's happened there. Francis has been spun. By the looks of it, he's got gravel on his tyres and is down into 12th. He had a great start. He was up into 8th. Now Killerzone is in 8th. So Killerzone is already working his way back through the field. DeLuca looking to get past Crocodile Bill. And looks like Surface has got past Punisher again. Are these like the same car because they're inside each other? Look at this. Looks like going down the inside. They've hit the polystyrene barrier. And Strike again. This is a very close battle between these two here. And Surface has gone underneath the McLaren once again. And it looks like he's gonna... This is bumper cars right now. What is happening? Oh my god. Strike Gamer in the pits. And very weird racing. And there they go again. I don't know what is happening. Desync lobby must be because Surface and Punisher are inside each other 24/7. Strike Gamer in the pits. Who else is in the pits? Killerzone's also in the pits. Bas FIFA in the pits as well. And where will Killerzone rejoin? Strike Gamer is going to rejoin in around 10th place. Looks like he's got some clear air to VSR Francis ahead. And at the moment, the DeLuca will be trying to gain on Crocodile Bill for 7th place here. Good start from him. Good start from Lightning Kimmy as well. Up into 6th. Gained 11 positions off the start. Boastman currently in 4th, but the big battle right now is Punisher versus Surface, but I don't know if they're battling or what, because they've been going under each other, over each other. It's crazy. And again, the McLaren very close to the rear end of Surface here. Might need looking into. Punisher is desynced. Punisher maybe desynced. Kandru, so no, wasn't even driving. Unfortunate for Kandru. He's you were currently in 13th place. Join get took out and couldn't even race. I think it's Surface. Surface on the 1 bar at the moment. So maybe Surface has desynced. Blizzard is in the pits. Technically, Boastman gains the lead of the Grand Prix. Kimi in 3rd. Punisher also in the pits. Where is Blizzard coming out of the pits now? It's going to be very close between him and Striker Gamer. Striker Gamer, whereabouts is he? Coming around the final corner now is Blizzard, and looks like Striker Gamer's got Blizzard on the undercut. The undercut from Striker Gamer has worked out on Blizzard here. What a great strategic from the Williams driver there, and is currently ahead. It looks like the undercut is very strong, unless Blizzard had a terrible in-lap. But Striker Gamer is net first in this Grand Prix right now. Boastman yet to pick. Killer Zone currently in 11th. He'll be looking to gain positions in the stops, as he's already stopped. Doesn't look to be too far behind the leaders. Top 6 currently haven't stopped right now, and DeLuca very close to Crocodile Bill. It was close. Looks like he backed out. Francis, who spun out in the early stages of Grand Prix, very close to DeLuca right now. He's gaining on this small little fight we've got going on here. Lightning Kimi still doing strong in 3rd place. Surface looks to be gaining on Blizzard, but DeLuca looking for an overtake with Crocodile Bill, trying to put pressure on the McLaren driver now. And he will have DRS on this back straight. I don't think Crocodile Bill will have the aid of DRS, and DeLuca will be surely to be looking for a move down into the 1st corner. Boastman currently in the pits, but Crocodile Bill trying to get out the slipstream. DeLuca will be looking to the outside. Maybe he will. Around the outside he goes. Can he do him under braking? Crocodile Bill goes defensive. DeLuca will have the inside line coming to the next corner, but Crocodile Bill's still there, and Crocodile Bill defends his position beautifully. A great defending. Will DeLuca look down the inside? Crocodile Bill goes defensive once again, and DeLuca trying it around the outside. He's on the mediums. Doesn't look like he's got as much grip, and looks like Crocodile Bill. Oh, there's a Lightning Kimi is ghosting, and Crocodile moves up into 2nd place. Great move, great defending from the man there. I don't know what happened to Kimi there. That's a video. Okay, but Crocodile Bill also going defensive. DeLuca trying the switchback move, going into the flag sectors. Yellow flags in sector 2, and who's going to come out on top here? We've got no, and they're still side by side, these two. What racing this is. The Crocodile Bill trying to defend, but I think DeLuca will have the inside, pushing wide, and a bit of contact there. And DeLuca finally gets the move done. Kimi is left. Hitney Gaming got a penalty for speeding in pit lane, but Crocodile Bill will come back on DRS, but Francis, we're looking for a double overtake. There's been contact between the two drivers, and DeLuca is hit the Sauber driver on the pits, and that's crazy. I think he's lost quite a lot of his wing, and the stewards will have to look at that. Contact between the McLaren and Mercedes, both ruining their races, both lost their wing, but they're both still in it, so they both still can gain some time. But Boastman rejoining 8th, Technic Gamer in 9th. DeLuca's losing time on hand over fist here. He's got no front wing, and contact between them two, that's unfortunate for DeLuca there. Great battling, he got the move done. Crocodile Bill came back at him, and there must have been a swipe maybe or something, because I don't know what happened there. But Basfi for getting past Technic Gaming, who's just came out the pits. Looks like most people have stopped. France is still going strong in 1st place. We'll see. Yeah, Technic Gaming's on the mediums. Maybe we'll try and 1 stop? I don't know, 2 stop? Crocodile Bill limping back to the pits. We want to get to the pits as soon as possible. Get that wing change. I think he's yet to pit, so it won't affect him too much. But it's a shame. between the McLaren and Mercedes driver, because they were having a good race. Probably had two
I saw
good
that
strategies.
crash.
Saw the crash. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Did you also see that the technical gaming had a 5-second time
Yeah, I
penalty
saw
being
that.
in the pit lane?
Yeah. So that'll happen on his next stop. Francis is in the pits.
Has everyone done their pits?
Yeah, everyone's done their pits now. Francis, where will he rejoin?
There's a battle VS Blizzard and Striker Gamer.
Blizzard's got past Striker Gamer. Didn't see that.
VSR Francis just at the back as well.
Francis has yet to pit.
One of the favourite to win.
Yeah, but Francis is yet to pit at the moment. KB Kid Zone spun out. Well, I don't know what happened, but there was contact on turn 3 and KB Kid Zone went down to the 860th place.
What happened in formation lap? Did you see formation
6th.
lap?
Nah, I was busy. What happened?
Someone smashed out Ball Boy on literally the start.
Wow.
Oh, I think that's a bit of I don't think it was wing damage, but Striker Gamer just gave Blizzard a little bump at the back.
The Striker Gamer will have aid DRS right now. Is he close enough? Looks like there's a ghost in front, hashtag ghosting on, and he's not close enough on this time around.
He's got the ERS advantage as well. As they do get slip off of no, they don't get slip, do they? But they do get DRS if they get in DRS zone with a ghost. I think he's going to get in this lap. He's so close right now.
Surface is
just
keeping in touch as well.
VSR France is probably one of the favourites to win, but he still has to pit, so he's not kind of third at the moment.
He didn't qualify, he qualified last, unfortunately.
VSR Blizzard is like a god at saving ERS. As he's got DRS, he's not going to get in this time.
Oh, down the inside goes the Red Bull on Striker Gamer. That was very effective. He pushes him off the track. Battling between the Red Bull and Striker Gamer. Striker Gamer will have the inside line, and Surface will be looking. He will be. Surface going down the inside, and that was not a good move from Francis. He has the inside, and then Francis yet to pit. Tries to go and move on Striker Gamer. Maybe a bit of team or like VSR orders there, trying to help out Blizzard, but that was very unexpected from Francis there. Or Killer Zone on the back of Punisher. Killer Zone round the outside on the straight, and he should have the move done into the first corner. He does. Killer Zone moves up to 5th place after the early spurt.
Oh my god, VSR Blizzard just cut the first corner. VSR Francis cut the first corner. VSR Blizzard is starting to move away from Striker Gamer now. All because of that battle.
Yeah. And Surface is getting held up behind Francis right now. He's going to want to try and get past as soon as possible. Surface has been keeping up with the two leaders at the moment, and Surface is looking at, it's just roasted to Surface this race. He's a new arrival, and he is very quick. Currently sitting net 3rd, the 4th on the track right now.
VSR Francis is in an unhealthy position right now. He has a penalty for corner cutting for no reason. And he also hasn't pitted yet, so he's going to be quite far down by the time it's the end of the race.
So, the top 5, except from Francis, top 6 except from Francis, pitting on softs, so I reckon they'll
Striker Gamer
try and
making 2 attempts there, and now he's pulling it away. If he gets the DRS, I don't think he's going to get it, he's just going to gain.
Yeah, I don't think he's in that 5th but it looks like Surface might be having a look on Francis maybe into turn 1. Francis goes defensive. Surface look around the outside, but he's not close enough on this occasion.
I think he's seen how Francis races, and I don't think he wants to risk any damage when he knows Francis hasn't pitted yet.
Yeah, Francis on 10 lap old softs. I think they can go that way, but looks like Striker Gamers are actually round the outside of Blizzard. I think the Striker Gamer trying to get around the outside. Blizzard will have the inside. He's outbroke him. A Blizzard will surely cut him off there, and looks like in turn 3, Striker Gamer gains a lot of time on Blizzard in turn 3. Maybe did do with ERS, but another early braking zone from Blizzard there. Striker Gamer putting on a lot of pressure, and as you can see in the background, KB Killer Zone is actually gaining on this pack right now. Looks like Blizzard may be holding up the leaders, and Oh, Francis, another
Francis got
dive
for
bomb.
dive bomb and spun out. Striker Gamer, and that Surface is smashing to Striker Gamer. Surface
Oh
just
my
in the
God.
wrong place, wrong time there.
Francis gets the move done.
What is happening to Francis right now? Why is he going for this?
Another Daniel Ricciardo-esque move from Francis, and he gets the job done this time around. Striker Gamer must be fuming as he's tried to take the lead of this race countless times, and Francis just keeps going down the inside. And it looks like Surface might be having to go on Striker Gamer here, and KB Killerzone is very close to him now. Looks like Francis goes defensive. Striker Gamer around the outside. He'll have the inside for the next corner.
Again.
It's been pushed off the track.
He's had to go wide, and he's gone.
And he's going to have to give that position back, I think, or will he? Because he got pushed off the track.
I don't know, VSR did push him off. Oh my God! Surface just went into the back. Striker Gamer, that's his wing fully gone, I think, there. Striker Gamer, I don't know. There's a lot of bumping right here, and I don't know who's in the wrong.
France is still going defensive on Surface, looking down the inside. Striker Gamer cuts him off real quick, though. And while this battle is all going on, KB Killerzone is now on the back of this pack, and KB Killerzone spun out.
My God!
There's contact between him and Surface. What's happened here? Oh no, who was that?
KB Killerzone didn't spin out. It was another Force India.
Another Force India.
Lightning Kimmy.
Lightning Kimmy has spun out.
And that Surface has got,
oh
my God.
KB Killerzone's down the inside. Striker Gamer, and Striker Gamer pushed off the track again, and that's
Punisher just took Surface off the track. Surface is looking very frustrated right now.
Striker Gamer down in 4th place now. He is 2nd. Francis, ambitious moves from him. And Blizzard isn't really getting away from this battling. There's only 1.4 ahead. Once they get all this squabbling out of the way.
So bad for Surface. Surface was literally like...
Oh, Killerzone. Killerzone's going to be his 2nd after he's got past Francis. And KB Killerzone is now only 1.8 seconds behind the lead of this race. After starting pole, spinning out in the 1st corner, down into 16th place. He's now in 2nd place. Great recovery drive.
All because VSR Francis, I think.
Yeah,
well, obviously he's done some good driving, but the main guy...
A lot of overtakes for KB Killerzone and the undercut to go with it. The undercut is very strong around here, so that must have gained him a few positions.
And Punisher took Surface off as well, so I don't know if that's going to be looked into.
Punisher and... Well, was Punisher and Surface were like inside each other for like so long.
Yeah.
I think Punisher's desynced at the moment. I've heard, if you think in the chat.
Oh, and KB Killerzone hit the gravel a bit there. That's going to lose him a bit of time.
He is. Pushing the car. VSR Francis is still keeping up with these guys, and he's on 12 lap old tyres. He's got 3 lap older tyres on. And has...
Striker Gamer, I don't think he's going to try the overtake. I think he's going to wait for VSR Francis up to the pits. Because it doesn't seem to be like Striker Gamer's getting held up, so I think he's happy where he is right now. He is getting the dirty air.
Punisher looking though. Punisher's very close onto the back of him. Striker Gamer looks like he's struggling a bit. He's gone very wide, and looks like Punisher is going to have DRS.
Punisher's getting him.
He's going to go down the inside. Down the inside into the turn 1. He's going to do it done. Yes, he is, and outbraking him. And Punisher moves up to 4th. Striker Gamer is now down in 5th, and with Boastman behind him.
3-second time penalty for Felix.
Yeah, Ballboy and Felix are currently battling.
I think Striker has wing damage.
He might do.
He's just gone like really wide when he was doing like max.
He might do. He's got, yeah, he's locked up, and that might that's Boastman down the inside.
Oh.
And Boastman could not get the momentum to do that. But this is Francis with another penalty. There's a lot of penalties for Francis.
Even if Francis does finish right now, I don't think the steward, because I know how harsh the stewards are firsthand, I don't think he's going to be getting much points this race. And can I just say, we still have all 8, we have a few cars still in the race.
18 cars in the race on lap 40.
Like, some are ghosting, but I mean, this is an accomplishment.
No one's crashed out, there's only been
as Punisher is going to go for the overtake, and VSF, he loses a bit of time there hitting the curb.
He will be looking for the overtake. DRS and slipstream, Francis.
Tried to get him with DRS as well.
Yeah,
not gone into the pits.
Ooh, he looks down the inside, but he's not close enough. Boastman on the back. It looks like Technic Gaming will be also joining this little pack. And actually, Blizzard has picked up his pace a bit in the coming laps. Looks like he's found his flow.
But he is turning up to blue flaggers right now with Lightning Kimmy and a ghost. But Lightning Kimmy is not a ghost.
He is
He's
not.
a person.
I think his controller disconnected halfway through the race because he was racing and then he just ghosted for like 3 laps. So I think he had controller. But it looks like Punisher's down the inside of Francis and he's got the move done. Francis now down in 4th.
Gamer sliding again.
Is them soft tyres? He's gone very wide there.
I just hit the gravel striker game.
Oh, he's
Striker Gamer taking him off.
Oh my god! And Francis has been taken out. I was just about to say Francis might be coming into the pits, but after that, I think Francis would be going to the hospital.
I did catch that.
I catched it as well.
And I'm gonna Striker Gamer did on purposely put him into the wall then. But do you? I know it's not like I know he's going to get a penalty for it, but do you blame him after he's literally cost Striker Gamer second place?
You can't just do that just because you've been battered.
You can't. I know you can't.
Oh my god.
VSR Francis, with all the penalties and not even pitted yet, he has been put into the wall by Striker Gamer.
He has. And Boastman under pressure from Striker Gamer under pressure from Boastman. Boastman goes down the inside. And Technique Gaming also on the back of this. And Boastman gets the move done.
Boastman one barring.
1 bar Warrior. Technique Gaming, is he going to look for a move? Are these soft tyres starting to get to the end of their life? Because these medium runners are down the inside. Technique Gamer is going to try and get him round the outside to the next corner and he's going to outbrake him.
No, he doesn't.
The ghost they go and he goes very wide.
Cuts him back.
He might look for a move down the inside, but I think Strike Gamer will have it covered. And it looks like the soft tyres, it might be the pit window. Soft tyres are not going the distance right now.
Oh, I thought Punisher was racing. I think Kimmy Lightning just squeezed off Punisher.
Yeah, Punisher now lost the position to Striker Gamer. He's going to try getting it back, but no. Punisher now
Lightning
in
Kimmy.
5th. Oh, there's a force. Oh, it's a lap car. Don't worry. I thought it was KB Killer's head. Stupid Force India's going off. Leaves Lightning Kimmy having a very bad race.
Technique Gaming 100% going to get Punisher. Probably even
Punisher's
before the ISO.
Punisher's pitting. Striker Gamer's out.
Striker Gamer.
He hit the pit wall. He hit the pit wall, I think. He hit the pit wall in the entry. And there's been a... And that is... Francis left. Technique Gaming under pressure. Woo, he's under pressure from Force India. I don't know who that is. That's not Killer Zone. That's Lightning Kimmy, I think.
Lightning Kimmy pushed Punisher into the gravel just a minute ago. I don't think the blue flag... Lightning Kimmy is not paying attention to any blue flags. He does what he wants.
Gamer is out. Lightning Kimmy's a loose cannon.
Striker Gamer was going to get probably a race ban, but he has DNF this race, so they probably might go a bit light and just say a quali ban because he's not going to get any points this race.
Yeah, but Striker Gamer is out this race after colliding with the pit wall entry wall.
I think if he stayed in it, he would have got a race ban next race.
Do you reckon? He was very... I don't know. We'll talk about that after, but he's currently...
I think VSR Francis was... Oh, and Surface getting back up into the top 5 position as he's just beyond Punisher after being absolutely slammed by VSR Francis with his wings.
Yeah, and Surface has stopped, so... 4th to 7th have all stopped. At the moment in time, there's...
Lightning Kimmy!
Lightning Kimmy has just took out Surface.
Wow. And I caught that. That was Kimmy literally went past him. I've got a lot of stuff to clip just in case.
Can we just get Kimmy out of the league, please? Is it current?
I think we need to. Kimmy's trying to take out Toro Rosso now. And now Striker Gamer. No, not Striker Gamer. Surface has to go in the pits again on his medium tyres, so it's absolutely messed him up.
That's just...
Kimmy
is... Back. And he's gone... Oh my god, what is this?
Kimmy's the new Alienware right now.
Kimmy is a arsehole.
He is.
Bass FIFA is sick, but it might not be very long because we've got a mobile chicane on the track.
To any steward or FRL Ballboy watching,
oh, Kimmy's spun out. What a shame. What a shame.
Karma is a bitch.
He
spun out like 5 times.
He took Kanjo out as well. Kimmy...
I wish you could kick people halfway through.
Yeah, I wish I could kick him. Can't we just like show a black flag?
Yeah,
They
I
should
wish
have
you could.
in-game stewards. So can you do it right there and then?
He deserves it.
Blizzard
And now
in
he's
the
got
pits.
across again.
Blizzard's in the pits. We've got to look out for Killer Zone and Blizzard. And Blizzard going 49 miles per hour down the pit lane. Killer Zone might get the overcut to work here. It's going to be very close, but I think Blizzard is going to rejoin just ahead. The gap was 2.8 seconds. It's now 1.8.
No, what has Blizzard come out on? He's come out on the mediums, okay.
Killer Zone on the mediums, Blizzard on the mediums.
And Lightning Kimmy just nearly took out a Renault. I think it was Surface again. Lightning Kimmy tried taking out Surface again. But I don't know why Lightning Kimmy don't like Surface. He's already destroyed his race. Leave the poor man alone.
Kimmy ain't even in the race, man. He should be retired.
No, he is still in the race. He's in Sector 3. Which
Yeah, I know he is, but like, is free.
But which the race
half.
leaders? The
It's
3
3 minutes
race
behind.
leaders. Oh my god. The race leaders are coming up to Kimmy
It's in
now.
the pits. It's in the pits.
Okay.
Boastman yet to pit. It will be going long on the mediums. It'll be taking the mediums. I reckon we go medium socks. So it'll be taking the mediums around lap 23, 20, 22. Around there. Killer Zone sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix.
On the mediums.
Yeah, so Killer Zone going very well. And Killer Zone could win this race if Lightning Kimmy does not take the leaders out.
And Punisher is coming out. No, Lightning Kimmy's coming out right next to Punisher. Let's hope Punisher survives.
Could we get a hashtag RIP Surface in chat? Because Surface was battling with the leaders. And then
Lightning Kimmy did not try to take out Punisher. He just let him go by like a blue flag should.
yeah, Boastman. Is Boastman an F2 driver? I think he is. I actually don't know.
FRL Ballboy just overtook Felix in a lovely overtake on corner, the first corner.
Surface sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, showing how much pace he has and how unlucky he's got with Lightning Kimmy being an absolute mobile chicane.
Surface on his
Felix.
first race has absolutely been screwed.
Felix trying to go around the outside of Ballboy, looks to the inside now, and Ballboy is under pressure. Can Felix get the job done? Ballboy
Felix
going
got him.
wide, and it looks like
But
Felix
Ballboy might get him back. It's all about breaking zone right now.
and
And
have the
Felix has securely
inside,
got him.
and he's got him. But Ballboy is coming back around
Ballboy
the
got the better
outside,
exit.
and nah, Felix gets the job done, moves him up into 8th place.
But he's going for the DRS.
And I don't
No,
think
he's not, I don't think he's going to go for it. I think he's smarter than that.
Killer Zone is actually only 5 tenths behind Blizzard right now. He's on 2 lap older mediums, but will that will, I don't think it'll affect it now, but at the end of the race that'll come into effect. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Lightning Kimmy has retired.
Thank God! Can we just have a nice clap there?
And the virtual safety
Oh,
car
well,
is out, so who will be coming to the pits? Hamilton F1 drivers choose the perfect time to pit.
Hamilton, yeah, he did. But he
got
does
a
have a
bit.
penalty. He
does,
did get a
but-
penalty just a minute ago.
The lead has been neutralised. Killer Zone is trying to go around the outside of the virtual safety car. Ro's got a speed in under virtual safety car, unfortunately.
New
for him.
racer.
And yeah, Boastman and Technique, perfect time right now. Boastman's in the pits. Oh, he's literally as soon as he crossed the pit line, the virtual safety car ended.
Oh, that is unlucky.
And Technique game is
VSR Blizzard takes in KB Killer Zone.
Boastman will rejoin. I
Fourth,
think
I
in
think.
4th or 5th, because Punisher's exiting the final corner.
Yeah, fourth, I think. It's going to be a race.
And I don't
No,
think
it isn't.
Punisher
No,
is
no, it
close
isn't.
enough, and Boastman rejoins
Punisher isn't
in
close enough.
4th place. Yeah,
Blizzard-
Boastman is leading
oh,
because
wait.
he hasn't appeared, by the way.
Blizzard's coming up to Crocodile, the blue flag, not a ghost.
Crocodile should get out the way, hopefully. And is not getting out of the way at the moment. Crocodile Bill.
I think he's trying to find a way to get out the way first.
I don't know, he could go out of the way there.
I don't know what he's doing.
Neither do I. He's currently
He'll probably get out of the way here. He needs to move
12
here.
from KB Killer Zone. Is he gonna?
Oh my God! What is Crocodile doing?
Oh, Crocodile's
What
now
is
gone down the
Crocodile
inside
doing?
side. And there's contact between the two leaders. Contact between the two leaders.
my
Blizzard
God.
and KB Killer Zone have had contact. And that was all Crocodile Bill's fault, I reckon, because there was a bit of misleading.
I think it was.
And now KB Killer Zone with a very unorthodox overtake now takes the lead in this Grand Prix. And
I'm just saying,
Boastman,
blue flaggers.
Boastman's on the
so much
faster
impact.
compound. Boastman's on the faster in compound and is only 7 tenths behind. That contact could have put Boastman in contention of winning this race right now.
I'm just saying, blue flags have like impact.
Well,
It's blue
Crocodile Bill,
flaggers, not
mate.
even blue flags.
Hashtag race ban coming your way.
Crocodile Bill and Lightning Kimmy. Lightning Kimmy don't even need a race ban. He just needs like a complete racing ban.
2 race ban.
I'd rather have Alienware.
Yeah, this Alienware's fast. But an exchange in the lead. Boastman is now a huge threat. He's on the newer, softer compound. And there's just been... And Killerzone's got a penalty. And that is not good for his race. We're gonna...
I think that's exceeding track limits.
want to check the penalties real quick. There's a lot of warnings. 3 seconds for Boastman. 3 seconds for Francis. There's just a lot of penalties going around right now. Blizzard is actually closed back up to Killer Zone. Boastman is right behind these two, and like I said, it's on the soft compound.
Got a bit wide there.
And Punisher in 5th. So Technique yet to pit. He's still going. This man is still going.
As we have a little battle between DeLuca and Felix for 9th. But
gotta stay on board with a Blizzard battle right now because he's got DRS on KB Killer Zone. He's going to be trying, maybe look to the outside.
I think he's just going to get him late braking.
He's going to go down the inside of KB, very close. And KB defends his position, but going into turn 3, it's whoever's got the better
Does KB have wing?
They've both gone
Does
wide.
he have wing?
They've both gone wide, and Boastman did.
Boastman didn't go wide.
Yeah, Boastman was not close enough to capitalise on it, but it looks like Blizzard may have got better exit there.
If I was Boastman, Boastman late braking. If I was Boastman, I'd wait to see what Blizzard and KB are doing.
Yeah, biding his
time. I don't want to get too close to them.
But these two, very close to each other. At the first half of this Grand Prix, KB Killer Zone was gaining on Blizzard, and now it's the other way around as the Ghost gets out the way. The Ghost gets out the way.
Blizzard. If Blizzard finishes 4th and KB finishes 2nd, I think KB gets the lead, don't he? Not KB. I think Blizzard's under threat with Striker Gamer if...
Striker Gamer's out, mate.
Oh, he's out. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because Blizzard leads the championship by 10 points and Striker Gamer's in 2nd. His 2 closest championship rivals are Ballboy, who is in 11th, and Striker Gamer, who's in 17th, so, and out of this race.
No points there.
So... KB Killer Zone currently only has 2 points to his name right now. Because he has not been turning up to races, I don't think. But the man, Francis, who was the only driver in FRL to win 2 races at France, got crashed out, and I was really enjoying him to come through the field. I think he was on a 1-stop, so it would have been a factor at the end of the race.
France or Spain?
Spain. But...
said France.
Did I say France? I always say France.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't know why.
How?
I don't know, bro.
One's literally blue and red, and one's gravel and grass. They're not even like the same track either.
I know, man. Don't even get it twisted. But Technique is still out. Is he going to come into the pits this lap? Nope. You don't need pits.
He's been out for 18 laps on the mediums. The only one that's closest to him is 8 laps with KB Killer Zone, Punisher, Bass FIFA on the mediums for 8 laps. He's gone 11 more laps than anyone else.
Yeah, I think he's going to try on the super soft tyres and maybe make a late dash to the end of the race with some overtakes, because I think he'll come out in, let's have a look, he'll come out around 6th, 7th, he'll come out in 7th, 7th, 6th, he'll be out, and so yeah, he'll have a lot of time to game on Punisher if he wants that 5th place. But KB Killerzone is actually under pressure from Blizzard still. Boastman buying his time in the background as well. He needs to start getting a move on, because them soft tyres will start to run out around like lap 8. So, but as we see, Technique Gaming taking the mediums 19 laps. So these two.
Wait, what?
Tyres, Boastman got another warning for like.
I was literally just watching Boastman. He did nothing.
Yeah, no. A strict.
I don't know what.
Technique Gaming also getting a penalty. A lot of penalties being dished out.
Who does have the penalties? You were looking, but you never did say who has a penalty. Anyone important?
Oh yeah, Killerzone has 3 seconds. I think
Killerzone, Technique and Boastman have 3 seconds. Does Blizzard?
I think Blizzard I don't think has a penalty. So,
Catching up right now, he might go for the overtake. Yes, our Blizzard on KB Killerzone going on the outside. Oh, and KB Killerzone just breaks him.
defends him.
That's mate. Boastman's just made a 10th on him, and now he's losing it.
Ooh, Blizzard might be looking for a mood. Killerzone goes defensive into turn 4, and there's a Crocodile Bill, the man up ahead. I think it is. Yeah, Crocodile Bill ahead of the leaders right now. Remember last time Crocodile Bill was on this part of the track with the leaders? They crashed.
Yeah. All because Crocodile just wouldn't let Blizzard go. I don't think they get their F1 FRL
Blizzard around the
guidance.
outside of KB Killerzone right now. KB Killerzone defends the inside, but Blizzard might try to cut back going into the fast left-hander, but Blizzard, KB Killerzone, keeps his position, keeps the net first. And Technique Gamer, nah, he doesn't want to go in the pits yet. Lightning McQueen doesn't need pits. And Crocodile Bill will be helping Killerzone, hopefully, with his DRS. And Blizzard.
Do you think
also...
Do you think Technique Gaming? Actually, this might be an overtake. Well, offset after.
It's not.
He's using the
3 wide with Crocodile Bill in the middle. And Blizzard struggling to get past Crocodile Bill, and I don't know
Crocodile Bill just
my
hit
God.
Blizzard a bit. I don't think there was any damage to Blizzard.
Yeah,
But
both,
Crocodile
man.
Bill,
Just gotta try and get past Crocodile Bill.
blue flaggers shouldn't be obstacles right
I
now.
reckon F1 2019 blue flaggers should boast. He gets out the way of Boastman.
Or you have the option to it.
Yeah.
Or instead of that, just spectators can be stewards if the leader of the lobby chooses them to be.
Oh, that's a.
And FRL Ball Boy.
5 second stop go for corner cut, and that's a hefty penalty for cutting the corner.
Come on, lead by example, Ball Boy.
It's been very scrappy with the blue flags out at the front of this race. Technique Gaming still yet.
And talking about that, talking about scrapping with blue flags, do you think that's why Technique Gaming is not pitting yet? Do you think he's waiting for someone to crash out and cause a safety car or something before he goes?
There's only 4 laps left. And at
I
the
think he's going to
moment,
go all the way.
Technique Gaming, I've just realised he is currently winning this race and might take the home win, because Killerzone and Blizzard are currently battling it out.
And Boastman can't get past him.
And Boastman's just stuck behind. He hasn't got enough pace to catch Blizzard in DRS. But Blizzard be looking. KB Killerzone might go defensive here. Blizzard round the outside. Nah, he won't get the job done.
Got the better exit though.
He did.
Oh.
And I think there won't be a move, no. And Boastman, he's there, but he just can't get within that 4 attempts. Just, like, make a move.
I bet he's pulling his arm hairs off right now.
He is. There's 4 laps left, 5 laps left of this Grand Prix. And, yeah, I think his soft tyres are starting to wear off now. Oh, yeah, now we're seeing some inroads on Technique Gaming. Technique Gaming has now lost. It's now losing around 5 tenths a lap. He was losing only like 2 tenths a lap, but
he is taking the corners awfully slow sometimes.
he's on 10 lap older mediums than these two guys. Remember, Blizzard 2 lap older, 2 lap younger medium tyres. All that play into effect in the last couple of laps.
KB Killerzone tried to throw it around then and nearly went out himself, but he kept it. As I think Blizzard's easily got him here.
So
Blizzard's going for the overtake. Got the overtake as KB got the... Oh, we got the late braking on the outside.
Blizzard tries to switch back, but it doesn't seem it's going to work. It's very close. There's a bit of contact. And
was that contact? I didn't have contact on my screen.
There was. Killerzone, a bit of a twitch there. And Blizzard, the closing speed was too well, but it looks like going around the outside on KB Killerzone cuts off the attempted move. Blizzard may be getting very frustrated now. Boastman is now very close to the back of him, but he just can't get close enough to mount an overtake on these two
But we
guys.
don't want Blizzard to do a striker game and put him into the wall. We
Hopefully
want clean, nice racing here. And we can't forget about Boastman, because Boastman could easily do it at any time. We just need a little slip up like that twitch that KB Killerzone done for Boastman to capitalise and get on a podium. Even though I think he does have, I think the only one that doesn't have a penalty is VSR Blizzard right now.
I don't know, but they're catching Technique, and I know Technique has a penalty, so after all the penalties, Blizzard might end up winning this race.
And that's going to put him ahead 25 points, so he's going to have a 35-point lead on Striker Gamer, which is a huge lead. Still a lot of races left, but he'll be comfortable for a bit.
He's got a DNF in hand if he wins this race. But at the moment, he's focusing on overtaking KB Killerzone, which
and he just can't get him.
KB Killerzone is placing his car in the perfectly. Oh my god, I've got barbecue sauce on my hands. Fuck. So yeah, VSR Blizzard trying to make a move, but he just can't find the way past Killerzone right now. But all the time they're gaining. Technique Gaming is now in view of KB Killerzone coming on the straight, I think. They say Killerzone can see Technique Gaming in the distance. The top 4 are now all on one camera shot. So last 3 laps of this Grand Prix. 2 laps now.
They're gonna catch him. They're gonna catch him.
Technique Gamer, 3-second advantage.
Is he gonna go from 1st to 4th? I know Boastman's going to be struggling on his softs, but he seems to still be keeping.
Yeah, Boastman also has a penalty. I don't know if he's got penalties and he's not, but at the moment we'll just say they've got no penalties.
I think everyone's got a penalty except Blizzard.
Let's just say they got no penalties because Technique Game is currently winning this race, and Killerzone is very under pressure right now. Blizzard might look to go around the outside. He's done it, and he might get it.
But we know about his late braking.
Killerzone on the late brakes, and he might push Blizzard.
Blizzard's got him.
Blizzard has him, and
always
Blizzard
gets better exits.
He's finally got him.
And he goes wide as well. KB Killerzone goes wide, which puts Boastman up a few bit. Now Boastman's... Oh, no, he's not too good on those corners.
Oh, Blizzard is now only 1.5 seconds behind Technique Gaming.
And we know how fast Blizzard can go.
Yeah, and he's on, what, 12 lap youngest tyres?
Yeah. I mean, this Enduran has like been in more camera shots than the race leaders right now. And the amount of times he's been lapped is unreal.
With all the top 4. Oh, Boastman looking for a move on Killerzone maybe. Trying to run the outside.
He did look for the outside. He's going to try get him. Oh, I thought he was going to try get like a quick getaway there to the inside.
Yeah, but Blizzard. Technique Gamer is struggling.
He quite has the grip.
Technique Gamer is struggling on the mediums.
VSR Blizzard's going to get him. I think it's no like.
Blizzard is going to look for the overtake here. DRS.
Blizzard might get him even before the DRS. No, he has got him for DRS. He's going to get him easy before
in the slipstream. Down the inside he will go. Can Technique Gamer defend his lead? It doesn't look like him. Blizzard retakes the race lead on the last lap of the Grand Prix, and KB Killerzone looking for another overtake on him as well. Technique Gamer might go from 1st to 4th in 1 lap.
I think he's done the wrong strap right here.
He might have, but At the moment, he
He
is
should have
still
went in with both
second.
on
And
when
Killer Zone down the
Killers
inside in
easily
turn
out
5.
braking. And Boastman as well!
Boastman
Oh,
trying
Boastman
as
tried
well.
it.
And them tyres do not look good right now. Them tyres are off, but Blizzard
Now,
surely
it's funny
has got
here
this
because
race
we have Boastman and Technique Gaming both on tyres, not as old, but Softs are feeling it on 11 laps. Technique
Boastman.
Gaming on 26 laps.
On
And
the outside,
Boastman, oh
Boastman.
my god, he's going.
He's got him on the braking. Technique
And he hasn't
Gaming
got it
trying to
back either.
defend, and Technique Gaming first to fourth in 1 lap, but the man put it on second, only 200ths behind the pole, and has performed here today. He didn't turn up in Azerbaijan, but it doesn't matter because now he leads the championship by 35 points, and he wins the Spanish Grand Prix in season 8. And he sets the fastest
The
lap.
person that's like challenging him has DNF'd.
Yeah, on Killer Zone, after starting pole, going down to 16th, finishes second. Technique Gamer finishes third, Boastman fourth. Bass FIFA jumps Punisher by a 10th on penalties. So Bass FIFA finishes fifth. Surface, after getting targeted by Lightning Kimmy throughout the whole race, limps
here
home
it
to a
is why
7th.
they're doing the finishing line. Driver of the day has to be VSR Francis or Lightning Kimmy.
Lightning
I mean, they're the ones that made the most impact on the racing.
Hamilton coming home in a good 8th place, good 4 points for him.
FRL Ballboy's not getting any points, so
Felix in
unless
9th.
DeLuca has DeLuca, no, it's impossible. FRL Ballboy,
DeLuca comes
that's
home
going to
in
affect
9th.
the constructors.
Felix finishes in 10th, and Ballboy is not, after finishing on the podium twice in the last 2 races, comes home in 11th, and now
that might impact the constructors.
I don't think it will because there was no Williams in the top 10. Good burger, bro.
What's everyone saying in chat?
Nothing.
No, nothing.
They're all happy. James is happy, I guess.
James is loving it. I just got XP for spectating the whole race. 9-second penalty from Boastman.
Did he? Wow.
Yeah. 9-second penalty from Boastman, 8-second penalty from Technique Gaming, and a 3-second penalty from KB Killer Zone, and then no penalty for VSR Blizzard. And Bass FIFA got no penalty either. So Bass FIFA could have got a 4th if he was close enough to Boastman, but he wasn't.
Only 2 seconds off, but good race there. Surface is
To be honest, Justin, I do not know what the VSR Francis and Lightning Kimmy was just. Oh, I don't know.
Surface just got taken out by Lightning Kimmy, really. That's all that happened. Surface was in the battle for the lead probably at the end of the race, and then Lightning Kimmy was like, nah, mate. So I don't know what's going to happen to Lightning Kimmy. Something's got a big happen because he has affected a lot of drivers. Striker Gamer contact with VSR Francis as well. He put his race down the drain. Pretty good race.
It was pretty good.
And Blizzard wins once again. So yeah. Oh, now I've got to do interviews, man.
Hello.
Shalom. What, are you inviting everyone, Reese, already? Yeah. Why don't you do the interviews this week? Cool. Oh, I am. But you should do interviews, 100%. Wow. Literally the worst interviewer 2018. I mean, I am. Definitely a ball boy in here.
I was going to invite VSR Francis and Lightning Luke, but Lightning Luke, Lightning
Lightning Luke, it's not Luke.
Kimmy. I know Kimmy. It's because usual game of tags.
Lightning, he doesn't even use that account anymore, bro.
I know. Just leave it out. Account tired. Anyway, while you do that, nice commentary with you again. Good race. I mean, Blue Flag has interrupted the race a lot, which I think that should be sorted out. And Striker Gamer was kind of took things into his own hands, but I'll let you do the commentating. I'll see you soon.
I won't get a new commentator for next race.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Ball Boy.
I am here.
Trying to do the comment.
Rejected.
The interviews.
Disappointed.
Some really bad interviews. So.
Well, no, you were actually quite good last time.
Oh, come on, bro. Okay, I guess we'll start with Blizzard. So Blizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a very good start. Had a very good race. You actually won the race, and talk us through the first stint.
I actually don't remember much from the first stint, really. Because the end of it was so exciting that I couldn't really remember much. Man, it was a good start at least.
Yeah, got
That's all I can remember.
early lead of the race. And what happened with the blue flaggers between you and Killer Zone? Well, talk us through that.
Apparently, Crocodile Billy, or Bill, pick one, was going to lift off, but him being him, I didn't think he was going to. So I went down the inside. I arrived at the last second, and then lost the back end into Killer Zone, so
Yeah,
still won. Very happy.
well, that was. We still got the race win, and you overtook Killer Zone. And did you ever think that Technique Gaming would win the race? Because he was quite a long way ahead on them mediums.
I was just concentrating on passing Killer Zone. I knew Technique had a stop go and a 3-second pen. I had no pens.
Oh yeah.
I think I was the only one in out of the win. Me, Boastman, Killer Zone, Technique. I was the only one without a pen.
Yep.
So I was just hoping that we caught up to Technique fast enough.
Well, congratulations on the Spanish Grand Prix race win. You are now 35 points ahead in the championship.
Was there anyone else who got enough points to get ahead of Striker?
I don't think so. I think Bulbo was the closest. Oh, Bass FIFA I think is now second. So I think Bass FIFA is your closest rival. Who's next? Surface, you there, buddy? Well, it was a great first stint for you. You was battling for the lead, and then the unfortunate happened, and Lightning Kimmy took you out. How are you feeling?
I definitely think we finished higher, to be honest. I had two accidents, both of them were incredibly stupid. And honestly, just to finish P7 is pretty good in my books. Because honestly, I think I should have retired there with those two crashes, but I was really lucky, and I'm just happy to finish the race.
We at least picked up some points, but me and my commentator thought that you'd be fighting for the race win, but hopefully next time out there'll be no Lightning Kimmy to get in your way and you can fight for the race win.
Yeah.
Who's next? Boastman, you there, buddy? What's up? So, said, how was your race? To be honest, I forgot what you finished fourth, I think, didn't you? On the
fourth after penalties, yeah.
Yeah, you tried the opposite strategy. Went from super soft, medium to softs.
And it was all going okay, but I had just moments of getting close, like and then the 4 red bars would come up against on top of the driver's name. So I didn't want to go too close and lose my front wing. So I'd lost so much time just backing off and not going flat out, which was annoying because I reckon if I didn't have that, I probably would have won this race. Looking where Technique Gaming was at the end, it's annoying. The virtual safety car came out 2 laps too early, maybe. If it would 2 laps longer, I would have had fresher softs at the end. So, but my pace was good. I was managing to stick with others. Last stint, I was close to Blizzard and Killer Zone, but I just couldn't get the move done. And then I managed to get a Technique Game on the last lap, but stupid penalties cost me a 2nd place. But yeah, 12 points could be worse.
Yeah, I was on the podium, so that was good. Congratulations, buddy.
Cheers, man.
Ball boy, that.
Yes, I am.
What happened this race, mate?
What happened?
Yeah, disappointing showing for you.
A lot of things happened, and they were all super negative, and it all unraveled. It's as simple as that, really. I need to look back at the footage, but
What happened on lap 3?
basically, Hamilton got alongside me. If you know the corner after the exit of turn 5,
Yep.
the corner, well, it's a slight corner. The track moves to the left a little bit, so I turn my steering a little bit left. Otherwise, I'd be on the grass on the right. And there was a collision, and we both spun out. So I had damage. I pitted for the mediums, and then I was battling against Felix a lot, and me and Felix were going the same pace. So basically, we were just holding each other up really, and I just lost a lot of time there. And behind MRO as well. And then I thought about pitting on lap 20. Now after the race I know I should have, because the virtual safety car came out on that lap. I pitted a lap later, so I lost about 12 to 15 seconds against Hamilton, who pitted the lap before when the virtual safety car was out. And then when the green light was on and it was green flag racing, then I had to run into the back of Felix, and that gave me front wing damage. So I was going to pit anyway, so it was okay. But I lost 4 seconds, and those guys, DeLuca and Felix, pitted a lap later, and they came out ahead by 4 seconds, which is the time it takes for me to replace my front wing. So I thought I'd be able to hopefully catch up if DeLuca and Felix battle, but the gap just kept getting larger and larger, and at the end I thought, right, there's 7 laps to go, I'll just do 7 quali laps, and in the end I cut the last corner. I went onto the grass, I was pushing too much, gave me a 5-second stop go penalty, and I thought that's it. So that was pretty much the end of my race. I was just crossing my fingers hoping something ahead would happen so I get a point, but nah. So that was it really, that was the end of my race.
Well, a lucky race, and hopefully you'll have better luck in Monaco.
I doubt it, but it's always, Monaco, anything can happen, so yeah, it'll be interesting to find out.
Decent. I think we all done.
Hamilton. See here.
No. See, loses pie leader and he's gone for dinner, so.
Oh, I've just like seen some other people.
Yeah.
Shall I hop onto a new pass and invite Hamilton, because I think he wants to say something.
Yeah, got him.
Okay, right.
I'll see you two next week. Well. Gonna hear from Hamilton. He's got some shit to say, stuff to say. I'm in. So yeah. Don't know what happened to his race, but we'll find out. I'll probably interview more fucking people. So.
Alright.
Alright.
So. Hamilton, is he...
Hamilton want an interview?
I'll invite some guys again.
What's happening with Lightning Kimmy? Did you see what happened? I don't think you've seen what happened, but
I have... All I know is that he spun out of turn 9. That's I got past him. That's the only...
well, he's
That's
done a
all I
lot
know.
more than spin out at turn 9. Let me tell you that. You'll have to watch the race back, and Crocodile Bill as well. He had some blue flag incidents. I think Striker Gamer also collided with Francis. So you got a lot of stuff to look up. I think we got most of it, but yeah.
Oh, here he is.
Yo, Hamilton, what's up?
Is Hamilton here?
I don't know.
Yep.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, right, okay. There we go.
So, yeah, you finished P8, I think. How was your race?
Well, it was alright. It wasn't as expected. I expected more. Unfortunately, having contact at the start of the race put me down quite far down the order, and then I had to go into the 2-stop, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. So you were what, soft medium stop? But you still finished in P8, so it was a good finish.
Yeah, it was a fun comeback, let's say.
Do you think he could have got higher up the grid?
Yeah, yeah. I think setup, because of my setup, I was struggling through the corners as well, and yeah, I think I probably could have got around about 7, like let's say P6, because I was quite far behind after that contact.
Well, at least you bring home 4 points. So
Yeah.
hopefully you have better luck in Monaco.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think that puts you up into 14th in the championship.
Alright.
Decent.
It's okay, it's definitely not ideal. I have to definitely up my game.
This is why you shouldn't have robots.
Well, Monaco, anything can happen. You could probably win. Probably.
Yeah, probably very unlikely with my pace.
All yours, ball boy.
Oh, we got... Did you interview...
I just joined. Oh, is this VSR Francis? Oh yeah. So you went long on the first stint, which was good, and you were battling Striker Gamer and Killer Zone. How was your first stint until you crashed out? Well, got hit out.
I had some bad tire heating problems. Heat a lot, which really cost me a lot of pace and grip. But apart from that, I was going well. I was on target for 3rd place, I think.
Yeah. And then talk us through the incident with Striker Gamer. What happened there?
I was ahead of him and one other car, coming up the hill of turn 9. Stop with oversteer. So I just pulled over to the side and just let him go through because I realised the state of my tyres and I was going to pit at the end of that lap. As close to the grass I could possibly be. The first guy goes past, I can't remember who he was, it might have been my teammate. Striker just swipes me into the wall and takes 2 wheels from me and that was race over.
Yeah, very unlucky. I don't know. I think Striker Gale might get a penalty for that, but it was looking a promising race for you, and hopefully you have better luck in Monaco.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be a better result there.
Yep.
And hopefully I won't start last.
Yeah, hopefully you can make quali.
That'll be a horrible one. Not make quali for.
Well, good luck and unlucky race today. Ball boy to you.
Yep. Technique Gaming might join. If he doesn't in the next minute, then we'll wrap things up. But yeah, I've looked at the footage that you sent, and yeah, I think that's most likely now a race ban for Striker. Yeah, he's just swiped you basically there. I'll find out from his perspective what he has to say, but I think there's only one conclusion from that. And with Punisher as well, yeah, Lightning Kimmy. I don't know why he decided to do that, but that might not only be a race ban, but it could be a permanent ban because if he's caused that many incidents, plus what he did in Australia.
I think we caught
And
4
Bahrain.
incidents.
It's all adding up really, so...
He took out surface 3 times. It was terrible. In his little crocodile bill as well, he was not obliging blue flags.
What is he doing?
He was trying to race the leaders.
He thought he was faster. Because if he was, fair enough. You could just not let him pass if you're faster and think you can generally pull away. But obviously I didn't see what was happening, so I don't know if he was faster.
No!
Well, I think that's everything.
By the way, who was at Force India? That was a lap down. I think it was Kimmy, something. He wouldn't get out of the way.
Lightning Kimmy.
Yeah, just he cost me around about 2-3 seconds.
I invited him.
Yeah, I really don't know what he was doing. He wasn't. Yeah, he just wouldn't get out of the way. I don't understand. He didn't even have the pace as well.
Ooh, not good.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else is joining, so I think that's pretty much it.
Well, I'm gonna watch the whole race back. Yeah.
I shall as well.
And I've already watched it.
Yeah, you have the luxury of watching it live, of course.
Obviously.
Anyway, I guess I'll end it for you, save you your voice after commentating throughout the whole thing and doing interviews. Thank you so much, as well as DJ Gaming, who I didn't invite to the thing.
You shouldn't thank DJ Gaming.
Well, you guys did an amazing job, week in and week out. So thank you very much for that, and hopefully you'll be here for Monaco.
Yep, should be.
This time next week. Initial reactions to the incidents that I've seen. I've only seen what Punisher and France have sent me, and from what I can gather, it looks like Striker and Lightning Kimmy will not be racing at the Monaco Grand Prix at least. But then again, I've only seen one side of the story, but it has painted quite a detailed picture of what happened. So there is that to look into. DJ just joins, and I was just saying thank you very much for commentating as always, and yeah, I will be watching everything back and just analysing.
I have a few angles if you wanna.
I don't really care.
No, it's
Okay,
like
yeah.
if he's like confused on something, I have different angles because I might have looked at something you didn't.
Okay, if you can, like,
You got. I think you got the Lightning Kimmy
send some
incidents as well.
clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, just send some clips to me that weren't visible on the stream, or whatever you have. Just send it over as a short clip. That would be easier to investigate for the stewards. And oh yeah, there's been a change, by the way, with the F1 stewards. So it's now Caesar and Brockhard, not Caesar and Jack Meyer. Jack has taken on a different role in the FRL, and it's a little bit secretive. So I'm just going to just say he's taken on something else, and well, more
100%
details about that.
taken on a FRL Fortnite team captain.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. Right. Anyway. Oh yeah. So we got F3 on Monday at 7 p.m.
Well, I can't wait
Monaco.
to see it.
That's gonna be chaotic.
Yeah. Oh god.
It certainly is.
Yeah,
I cannot wait for that.
Doozy, that's gonna be an
I can't
interesting
wait.
one.
I can't
Wait. I didn't hear what you said.
F3. You're
Monaco.
racing in it, so it's
Monaco.
obviously
I'm gonna
interesting.
win it.
No, yeah, God.
Okay.
Top 10.
Rascas, man. It's gonna be
I
chaotic.
am a bit disappointed when FRL Ballboy never like predicts me as a winner.
Because you're trash.
I went Australia till I got disqualified last season.
True.
Well, you did take out 2 cars.
I took out one car.
Oh.
Which
2.
caused the safety car. One.
Ah, Grin. Well, and then F2
It's
is
one,
on
okay.
Thursday,
It's
7
one.
p.m. Monaco. And then we're back here on Saturday, 6 p.m. for
Yeah,
Monaco Grand
and
Prix.
actually, I can give you some quick stats for Monaco.
Quick stats.
Of
First
who's,
stats of the
like,
race.
Yeah, who's won the race in the past? So in F3 Season 1, that was last season, it was Lixer. For F2 Season 1, it was Mr. Adria, and then Season 2 it was Oxide Nova. And for FRL F1, the highest tier, of course, Season 1 it was Foxbat. Season 2 it was Sweaty Bunny, aka Radiant Wizard. Season 3, it was Mark UFC. Season 4, it was Mark UFC. Season 5, it was Francis Jessica. Season 6, it was Blizzard 53. And Season 7, it was KB Killzone 22. So there you go.
Ooh.
So if Mark turns up, he'll be pretty handy around there. As well as those drivers who have won it in the past.
Well, hopefully Francis
So
turns
that
up for
should be-
qualifying.
Yes.
So don't think you'll be able to fight the top guys from the back of the grid in Monaco. With Ballboy in the middle, it's going to be havoc.
Oh, right, okay. Thanks a lot. Anyway, just because I crashed off. Well, I didn't mean to crash off Hamilton, but we both crashed into each other. Anyway, right. That is it. So thank you for watching, everyone. If you haven't subscribed already to the channel, please do. And standings will be up on Twitter in a couple of hours' time. They'll be on Twitter and Discord. Send in any POVs, any incidents you want investigated to the Discord chat, or maybe on Twitter if you find that easier. But Discord is a lot easier for us, the stewards, to look at. And finally, also the blog. Have a look at that.
Blog.
I'll put the website. Yeah, I'll put.
Brand
There'll be
new
some new
blog.
articles coming out. In fact, probably 2 today. So have a look at that. I'll also link those
out
as well.
the blog. Interesting.
Indeed. And with that, I think that's it. I think we're pretty much finished
Yeah.
for today. This week, it's done. Spain's done.
Spain is done.
Monaco in 2 days.
Yep, Monaco. Woohoo.
Absolute chaos, mate. Absolute chaos. Can't wait to see turn one get obliterated.
Oh mate.
Is it breaking zone? Raskas, someone's gonna lose it surely. You know.
Swimming pool section.
Thank God we
Yeah.
got ghosting on before Monaco.
Yeah.
If it
Oh,
was,
dear.
that would have been absolute chaos. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway, we've got to end this here, even though somehow 9 people are still watching. So thanks for everyone listening in at the very end of the stream. But I now will leave you be.
Adios.